Okay. Ugh. Let's get back into it. So the main thing I was working on was clickable, so pop-up modal for player mats. Essentially, I want to preload the function on each of my player mats. And then I have my on click here. What do I have here? So let's go player mat modal, rules mat modal. Cool. View rules mat modal. View player mat. Semicolon there. Whoops. Where's my rules map model? There you are. Come on. Hang around. Stay a while. This source is the thing that's going to be a point of contention. Because I think I'm going to have on close and a mat src, which doesn't exist right now. Play mat img, custom card image, which is just my zoom for functions. Alright, so player mat modal, player mat modal. And that comes from context. And is it already on there? Show player mat modal. It is, yes. So just gonna drop it. Oh, player context. Okay. Have another context here. Show view context. Grab that. So that's now part of it. Set show player mat modal. I think I want to say set player mat path. And I'll say when I do this, default here just in case. Map path ID. And this init here sets my player mat path. I'll say set player mat path and player mat path. Player model, great. I'll also set this to the yellow just so I have a default to fall back on. these in the view context. Okay, great. And I have my player mat path that I'm going to send in to my player mat. Not what I wanted. Now I want player mat path. What are we doing here? No, that's right. Player mat modal. I want to make these the same. There you go. That's the beauty right there of contexts. Is it? Is my screen frozen? It is. Dang it. Come on. I've been doing so much work. What are you doing? Come on. Try again. Bam. There we go. I did so much work and it was just frozen. Anyway, I replicated what I did for the player mat, what I did for the rules mat for the player mat. I now have a set show trickling in via a context to display a very similar thing, but my mat source, what did I say over here? Player mat path, I'll just say that it's the same thing. So it's easier to debug later. So now whenever I click any of these player mats, the proper player mat should show up. Will that actually happen? We will find out. Ooh. Uh-oh. Guess not. Something before invalid assignment to const player mat path. What are you talking about? Oh, why did I set that to a const? What are we doing here? Let. There we go. Alright, because now what happens is when I hit this the view player model, I have an existent player mat in memory where my player mat path has been set to this guy. So when I go back in, join, click one, set show player modal is not a function. What does that mean? Set show player modal. What are we talking about here? So either it's outside of the scope where this is viewable, or set show player modal never made it into the context, the view context. Player mat modal. Right, okay. See, that's just wrong. Set show player mat modal. I don't know why we show up like that. Okay, now let's try this again. Beep. Refresh the page. Click. Okay, that's wrong. Rules mat. Oh, are they set? Is it still set to rules mat? Also, why are you so tiny? That's not right. What's going on here? Okay, something worked here. What happened to you? Rules mat. Oh, 99%. Doi. Right now it's at 99 pixels, and source is that. So I'm assuming we're pointing to rules mat twice. Yep. So now, player mat modal. Import that, refresh the page. going all day. And this is still 99%. That's just fine. Bam. Sick. You like that? Yeah. Alright, it shouldn't say rules mat, it should say player mat. Player mat. Wrong. Alright, so this is not updating. It doesn't really matter. I mean, it's all the same image, just in different colors. I really gotta push the fog back. That's way too far. All right, we're gonna go to board 3D, go to our fog, background fog. Right here, these, let's try 90, 120. How's that look? Is that even worse? No, that's better. Change camera, about. I like that, that's a little smoggy now. If I could just kick it back a little bit, like 95 would be perfect. Yeah, there we go. That's really fun. Basically the fog doesn't exist anymore on this plane, which is fine. I could start it sooner with 77 and then have it kick out to like 200. It's too little. 150? That's good. $35. I just want to have a, yeah, there we go. Just a little bit of fog for all of them. $130. Let's start at like 70. It's a little tough to see. Why not? Alright, we'll just leave it at that for now. I feel like if this should rotate that way. I kind of just picked some magic numbers to make fog work for this. That's great. That's great. That's not great. I don't know why you're not. I thought each of these would have attached to their map path. This runs. I'll just kick this out, call it const path. Does that work? Getting that? This should be set in advance, and it should be alright. There we go. That's better. I think it was just not overwriting. Because like if I want to do, this sucks, but microtransactions down the line, I can make people pay for custom player mats. Great. All right, that's another thing done. Bam. Sick. That looks great. And that took way less time than I thought it would. Let's just do one thing real quick. There we go. We're no strangers to love. You know the rules, and so do I. Commitment's what I'm thinking of. You wouldn't get this from any other guy. I just wanna tell you how I'm feeling. Gotta make you understand. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you. Never gonna make you cry. Never gonna say goodbye. Never gonna tell a lie and hurt you. Alright. Let me just check Twitch because it looked really choppy on Restream. Alright, no, I think we're good. Hello? 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 Alright, cool. Do you want to know if I do this again? I'll check my CPU usage for chat. Looks to be similar. For now, I'm going to disable Zoom. That's lovely. Alright, CPU usage is at 5.3% for OBS. Let's see if it keeps climbing with the animation in the background. Hopefully not. I have a garbage collection thing set up for it, so it should be fine. I love that I made this stream all about I'm gonna animate things and I never did anything with it. Also, because of all the coding Jesus stuff, I've been debating moving my cards over to JSON for storage. Like, it already exists as... I made it as a static thing, so I didn't care about the data structure. But I'm thinking if people want to add cards down the line, it might be nice if they were in a JSON format, so I could have essentially the cards and then a lookup table to either core built functions or community made functions. Don't know what the right answer is. All right, I need a break. I did a good job. Good job, Sporp. Now, peak or TF2? TF2 it is. Play a little bit of this. Tired. Sleepy. A busy day. No, go away. Get out of here. Might take another break from streaming. It's cool to say hi to people, but like, and it helps me be productive. I am more productive offline, just because I don't have to quote unquote entertain, which I know, I kind of do it, sort of. But when I don't have to think about this at all, I can use more of my CPU and RAM for actually programming. See, the ticker thing is interesting for the next step. I have a 0th indicated ticker. And it can be updated by either one or many things at a time. So I need to do a diff over what's on the ticker already. Nice. Hey. Damn. Let's get back. Yep. Oh! Oh! Yeah, let me move me over here so you can see the kill cam. Because I just got a quad. Oh, Jesus. Setting. Let's see what that is. Dink. Okay, it doesn't have my webcam. Okay, add you over there. Scoot these over here. There we go. Bam. Nope. What do you think you're doing? Refresh device. 3. No. Move. Yep. Let's copy this. No, I don't want that. Copy you. Duplicate. Yes. TF space 2. Cool. Delete you. Scoot us over. Sick. Better. A little trippy. Oh. Once you see the kill cam. Oh, the zoom's all off too. What are we doing? Alright, whatever. Whatevs. tap on them. Not really though. Tippy tappy. Let's go run back. Someone will. Line of the pan. Wanted it too bad. Go for this. Screen capture. Great. Turn this one off. Cool. Do apologize. Also, it's cropped. I don't know why. Why am I doing that? Friggin' Linux. There we go. Nice. Nice. Darkness, my old friend. Help me. Help me. Yes. Come here. There we go. Now we can actually see everything. Actually, I could just sneak you under here. You there. Okay, that works. Yeah, I like that. That's better. Let's see chat a little bit. Probably get banned for that. Oof. Damn. That was wild. He's gonna come right down those stairs. Mm-hmm. 50. Sleep. Oof. I figured come back out, yep. Fun little tidbit, if you crouch then jump, you jump a little higher. Oh my god. What is he doing? He's playing via PowerPoint. Play one round of TF2. We'll ideate a little bit about the animations, which shouldn't be too bad. It's just like a little modal that pops up for a hot sec. Oh, actually, you know what? We could, because we now have the view context. The view context, literally that. Yeah, I said it like that. Oh! That hurts. Getting short-circuited? Woof. But now that we have the view context, we can check the diff in the ticker element, and that can generate our little events for anyone who's not the active player. Oof. There we go. Just want one ding to bring it back. Oh, come on. There we go. I'm gonna peek. Nope, not gonna peek. Tapped him once. Adam. Kimosabi. Oh! They're launched! Oh my, come on. That's just rough. CPU's at still below 10%, which is nice. I'm running my web app. Oof. Rough. Rough. Very rough. Get a cap. Oh, hello. That was useless there. I did not do a thing. Come on. Yay! GG. so much hair right now. It's crazy. It's crazy. Ugh. The kneecaps. Wasn't better. Two. Would have been two. Oh, buddy, what are you doing? Oh, mid-air headshot. Damn. Nice shot. We're down a player. Beep. Come here, come here. Oh! Oh! One. Ah, direct hits. Oh! Tap them. dead wrong or not. Yep. Come on. I know you're looking for me. Oof. Hey, look at that. Coincidence. Help me. Jesus, skippity. Jeez. Brain rot. Oh, right back at you. Started going back to Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. It's weird. I get like it feels like a panic attack sometimes when I'm under someone and I can't move. I've been trying to like learn how to get through that. It's tough. God, I didn't see him. It's crazy. Oh, that's same guy. Whoops. It's never fun. There. All right. CPU percentage hovered around the same point. On tap. Oh. Did I hit a spy? There's a red blood stain. Tapped him. Oh, heck yeah. Let's go. Is that is that a sheep pie? It feels like the most Fallout. There's a weird kind of crossover between the Fallout and I don't know, TF2 universes. It's that same early tech, like analog tech universes. F1 and dead. I've been very effective this game. I felt like this should go on. Game's just off today. I haven't played in a while too. And streaming makes me nervous. Damn, alright. Sick, alright. I get cool piss. Alright. Let's take a break, take a leak, and then we're gonna get back to coding for a little while. Because I think we can get just like the very basic idea of displaying the ticker as a live event working. So I'm gonna take a second to figure that out. All right, I'll be right back. Okay. Kind of think been streaming for a while, I think since 3, so I'm gonna take a break and think about the animation stuff. I don't know, actually. Let's see. Let's take a quick look at the what is it? The ticker with hover component and see if we can refactor that to help us out here. So I go over here. Also, I'm just gonna quickly what do you even do today? Added clickable rules mat. Player mats, proper player for cards on table modal. I think we only really messed around with the front end today. Yeah, we did. Cool. I don't really like how Zish. I want to have independent memories. Set up no share history. Okay, there we go. That works. So, nvim.zshrc set opt. Refresh this, get 2 terminal sessions. OS, okay. C code. All right, cool. It looks like they're isolated now. So I got to source ZSHRC. Okay, cool. Home directory ZSHRC, clear, clear. All right, so what I just did, I'm used to this. I like every one of my terminals to have its own unique history, but there's this weird sharing history thing. So I think I just fixed an environment variable to change that. Run start local. How do I ZSH? Use autofill or autocomplete. Like, I just want to know what command autocompletes. How do I... Chat.com. I just want to fucking... Oh, right. Okay. Literally right arrow. Okay, cool. Gotcha. NPM run. Start local. Got it. That's great. Okay, cool. Found it. That's just all I want to know. It's right arrow. Okay. Let's look at our ticker with hover. Yeah, see, this is what I figured. So I'm just saying, scroll into view, build out the rest. This is not going to be as easy as I thought. Because I need to do a comp ref of the last instance of an action. And I need to iterate through the array of actions in reverse. So essentially it's search down the array, find the match, and then go click back through in reverse so my players see what happened. I kind of hate this. I hate this aspect of it because I feel like if I have to jingle keys in front of your brain to get you to register something's happening, then I feel like I'm, I don't know, hijacking some primal part of your brain, and I never like doing that. That might be what I have to do. Because I need a ref to the latest ticker element. And then whenever that shifts, I need to display the next thing. Personal, so it should go personal work banking. Cool. Let's make it weird. All right. So you joined second, so we'll start you. You joined last, so we'll put you next. Then I joined first. Cool. So it's my turn because we didn't shuffle turn order. I think it was blue, yellow. Great. That's great. That's really cool. We're building. We're getting better. Like I said, the next bit's animate. Oh, you're doing a sequel to Nobody. Look at that. Thank you, Discord. I hate that you're advertising to me, and it makes me want to move over to TeamSpeak. But this is great. This is really great. That text no longer works because you don't fan your hand. Well, now it's like I'm iterating on the most ugly thing every single time I look at this, and it seems to be me. I gotta lose some weight. But this table is looking pretty grody right now. I have a concrete texture that I want to map onto it, but since it's not a simple object, I actually have to import it into a program and create a sort of way to mesh that. It's not right. I don't know those terms yet. It's cool though. You should fade in. So I look at. Oh. What's going on here? Excuse me. Mess with this a bit. I think it should start at 0 and then move up to 33% opacity. I'll try that. So it should reload. What's going on here? It's still like not right. Square outline. So I'm spawning. Let's add square. Let me just double check here. What is this? opacity. Okay. I can justify this because I'm saying I'm learning about animations right now, and also alacrity. What are you doing? Come on. Why don't you let me do what I need to do here, man? What's the border? Why this is happening. Try this again. We're gonna bring it back. We're gonna try setting these to 0.33 again. Maybe I messed with the magic sauce here. Yeah. What is this going on here? Why is it doing what before and after here? I don't know if I do. Should have copied this. Hang on. All this. Okay. Better. I want to so keyframes. Zero to 100 opacity, CSS. There we go. Opacity. What? Transform, okay. So I think I can just say right here, opacity 0. Stab it. And then it's not gonna look like it just spawns in, it's gonna look like it fades in. Yeah, take your time. Okay, let's try this again. That's a lot better. That's way better. That's so much better. Oh my god. It is so much better. Wow. AI, you led me astray. Alright. Oh. Don't do that. Don't do that. Just hang on. Just get out of here. Yeah, just get me out of here. So I'm gonna reset my half up to use IFO. Bam. I kind of want that to be the way for all of them. It takes a second longer to load, for sure, but it's better. But I can actually bump this up to, because it's at 33% right now. Let's try 66. Try that for the BRB cam 2 left monitor. Set it to one thing. Okay, reset it back to the other thing. IFO. See how it looks. We might be able to bump this all the way up to 100% opacity, or like 80 or something. That's just way better. Wow. That's so much better. I don't know why I did the right left thing. Let's try 75. LYOC. Egwa. Okay. Set it again. I swear I'm learning animation. I promise. Yeah, that's perfect. Nice. Let's go to the BRB cam. Like, it was hidden behind my guy here. But let's just see how that looks. IFO. That's just so much cleaner. My gosh. I think it carried over to this one too. Yeah, it did. That's crazy. That's so cool. Now, why is there that weird jump? It's just gonna keep counting up. But... Ooh, okay. This is a memory leak, so technically if this runs forever, it's gonna die. So if I say if I could have a check here, if I is greater than like 1,000, then set it back to 0. And I'm only doing this because this is technically a memory leak where eventually I'll hit an integer that's too large to be supported. We're not gonna have 1,000 on screen anyway. That's so much better. Look at some Fibonacci numbers. I mean, 89's up there. Hey, Random, how you doing? We're messing around with animations today, and I'm procrastinating on my site in order to do this crazy thing, which I think is actually working pretty well. So I have a site working in the background here. Jump back to this. Jump back to the new one. We're just gonna see how this looks. I picked a Fibonacci number because those tend to work well. It's the whole golden ratio thing. So these are going to spawn in. And I just want to see how they look towards the edge. That's pretty great. Yeah, right? Honestly, a fade and a travel helps so much. So if I go to the monitor, we're doing the same thing down here. The half op. And we're just going to see how that sort of... Yeah, it looks like it had some leftover stuff. It's not interfering with the text, which is the main thing I didn't want it to do. Cool. Sick. We did a bunch of progress today on my board game. You can now click on the main board and actually read it, which is really cool. Although the text is like made for the board game itself, which I'm realizing. Every time I fix something, I see something else that needs fixing. PR, slide under the board here. Failed content. You don't really need this information, but this is all ripped right from the board game. And also, I broke out this part of the game here on the right side. If I hide myself here. This bit over here, I broke out into its own component. And also, I figured out that we have a memory leak, which it's very subtle, but let me just pop in my face. God, I'm a greasy, gross guy. Code. OBS animation. Okay, so if I look right here in the code, which I'm gonna rip right now. I'm not great at naming things. If I go to IFO, we've gotten rid of the weird, I don't know how to describe it. There was a weird like left-right way that the square was working. And we deleted some code. ChatGPT is sometimes just a little too verbose for what we need. But this check right here, I'm resetting I back to 0 because if we keep counting up forever, we get into a very large integer, which the memory can't store anymore. Which I think is, oh god, for an int 2 billion, I want to say. Yeah. Nice. 2 billion, 1 million, 100 million, 147 million. That was pretty friggin' close. That's crazy. So what was happening is we would be counting up these divs forever and ever and ever, and if it overflows, then I guess we store the memory as a string or store the memory somewhere else, or it's just going to seg fault. So, huge. Big step up. And I basically say whenever 1,000 of these things pass, just bring it back down to 1 or 0. That's so much better. It's just like the glitch in, I don't know if you've heard about the Gandhi glitch in Civilization, but he's a pacifist. So his peace level goes from like 0 to 10 about how aggressive you are when it comes to fighting a war in Civilization. He started out at like 1 or 0, but if his peace decreased, so he became even more peaceful, there's a thing called an overflow, where essentially he would go to -1, but because the integer wasn't able to be represented as a negative value, in IEEE, integers are either absolute, where they go 0 all the way up to like 4 billion, or they go from -2 billion to +2 billion, somewhere in that range. Don't quote me on that. But the first bit of the number designates whether or not it's positive or negative. So essentially, if you have an overflow and you go from 0 aggression to -1 aggression, -1 aggression is the same as the absolute highest value of a positive number as it can be. So Gandhi would go from a complete peaceful person to an absolute warlord bent on destroying everybody on the map because of his aggression. Even though it was -1, technically it's the absolute value of -1 as an integer, which makes it like +2 billion. So you just want to do the most aggressive actions you could possibly take. Cool stuff. Off click doesn't work there. How about here? Okay, all right. It works in the canvas. Nope, that worked fine. Where did I click you before? You didn't work. Okay, so the header doesn't work. That's not working right. That works fine. That works fine. All right, something's weird with that. Oh, maybe the ticker doesn't work? Yes, ticker does not work. then the canvas doesn't. Canvas works. Left side doesn't work for some reason. Right side works fine. All right, maybe the ticker isn't absolutely in the middle. If I look at you, your container, modal, yep, that's not right. So the modal, you can see here, yeah. Civ is crazy. So funny thing, clicking off works in the bottom and the right, but not to the left. If you see what gets highlighted blue here, the div is shifted over. If I look right here, the modal isn't taking up the full screen, which it needs to. It's only taking up a portion of the screen, then it's shifted over. It's another thing I gotta fix. But you can click off on the right side. All right, I gotta pee. I'll be right back. Go stare at my animation, which I worked very hard on. Do it. Get hypnotized. Subscribe to Sport. Alright. Maybe my wife just got home. So I wanted to say hello to her. Need someone else to listen to. Sure. Japanese funk, why not? Oh, not you. No, not you, Masayoshi Takanaka. Better. Alright. I'm gonna admit I'm a little lost on how to do the animations here. This is cool. That's cool. This is cool. I'm also assuming that means that these modals are all broken because they don't actually cover the screen. Yep. This should cover the whole screen, and it doesn't. So that's another thing to fix. So I guess I got this portion working 66% of the time, clicking off. All right, let me pull the crowd here. Help me out if there's anyone out there. Let's say I do this. Recharge battery. Or I buy a battery. How should that look? That action look right there to everybody. Like a player one bought a battery. Some sort of like fly in, fly out. Maybe that's what I do. Ooh. All right. That's a really cool idea. So I kind of got it in my head that like it would be cool if it was a clock, like a ticking second hand for every action. Interesting. Might be terrible. We'll just create something called an action modal. It looks so much better with the fade in. My gosh. For this bit here, it's crazy how much better it looks when it just fades in. Well, bam. I don't know why the first few are so unorthodox. I think it starts? Maybe. Oh, okay. So it starts with the square outline. So instead, if I do this, I load this up, I reload my infinite. Okay, reload it again as IFO. Okay. Let's see how this looks. All right, cool. That's awesome. I like the urgency of the tick-tocking clock. So I need free SFX. It would be really cool as the game went on, the sound got more dramatic. Ooh, okay. Any thoughts? That's really cool. That's a really cool idea. Even just figuring that out, that's been huge for kind of forcing myself to do this stream. It might suck, but we can try it out. Usually these things take an iteration of 3s to get right. Cool. Awesome. All right, well, I think this is pretty dead. But it's been fun, though. I'm going to take a break. And I'm going to think about this some more. Thanks, everyone, for stopping by. Hope you enjoyed the stream, and I'll catch you in the next one. Adios.